Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another show of a street man and a Christian woman. And tonight's topic is about love. Yes, love. The reason why we chose the topic on love is because one day I was having a conversation with a young lady. She was in her 40s, and she said to me that she never experienced love. And I remember saying, wow, you lived your life and you never once experienced love. And at that point, that's when it showed me that there are people in the world that never experience love. Me, myself, I've been a little bit blessed because I have experienced love in my life a few times, but I didn't really know how to give love back. So one night, was up with my wife late one night, and I kind of wrote, I don't know if you want to say it's a poem or you want to say that it's a quote that I experienced with the love. And it was called Love. When you love, when you get love, it allows you to give love. Somebody gave me love, which allowed me to give love. Love is the key to life. To live your life and never experience love, get love in your life and enjoy your life. In love, a wonderful experience. So many people live their life without love. No love. Get love. Love is God, and God is love. And I said that because I didn't know how to love back. And what taught me how to love back was my lovely wife that showed me how to give love back because I literally didn't know. And I'm probably not the only one in this world that's alone that didn't know how to love back. But what she did is, regardless that I didn't know how, she stuck with showing me how to give love. So in return, I learned how to love others. And that's what allows me to be able to love people today. And it was because it took this beautiful woman to love me no matter what I did, no matter what I took her through. She still loved me. She loved me to the end. And that was my experience on love. And that's how I learned to have love in my life. Then I can recall of another story that I had with a woman, and she told us that you really wouldn't experience true love in your life till after 25 years of marriage. But most couples don't make it 25 years, so they never reach that point to really experience true love. And I can honestly say at this point right now, because we're near that mark, that I know what love is now. Because I love this woman from the bottom of my heart to the tip of my tongue with all my heart. I love her more probably than I love myself. And it's because she gave me love all the years that we've been together. So I just pray that we be able to touch someone and make them realize that love is the key to life and God is love. So if you want to receive God in your life, then you should get some love in your life. So we're going to see what Miss Kenyatta have to say about love at this time, and then we're going to come back and close. So on to you, Miss Kenyatta.
Yes, love is the key and the center of my relationship. First of all, it came from Jesus. Jesus loved us. And that was the first example. The second example was my mom. No matter what anybody think, I watched my mom love my dad unconditionally. And he was a hard dude. No matter what it took, she loved my dad. And watching that as a little girl gave me the wisdom to love Vincent. When you're going through a lot in a relationship, especially being married, there are times that you don't even know how you're going to get through some situations, you know, from having car accidents, injury, sickness, health, death. When I lost my grandmother when I was young and my husband came to the funeral and he was by my side, he met my dad's side of the family, and I just was proud of him for being there, because I love my grandmother, you know, and just watching love is so key because a lot of times you don't see that, being by your partner. I had to love on my husband, love on him and love on him and love on him. The world could beat down on your man in ways that all you can say is hug me, give me a kiss. It's going to be okay. Tomorrow's a new day. you know, no job or broke down vehicle, or you trying to get work and the pressure of life is, he want to come home to something he can grab home and give him hope and say, it's going to be okay. No matter what you're going through, through our childbirth, I remember being obesity with my first child, and my husband helped me deliver it. He was funny, laughing at the hard times. I mean, from childbirth to moving into our home to raising kids and just loving on him and loving him in ways that I knew that I can't do anything else but I can love him. And that's a hard thing to do because you get so many people that reject you and turn you down and give you a cold shoulder and make you feel less valuable, like you don't even belong on the earth. My husband needed encouragement, uplifting, and I loved on him and loved on him and loved on him. No matter what anybody else say, love is the key. You can't give up when everybody's looking down at you. I loved on him when people were just turning cold on him. And I kept giving him hope and encouragement and making him feel confident and that, honey, you the man of my life. I love you. You work hard for us. You sacrifice for us. I may not have a lot of glitz and glam, but I love this man and I watched how he grew because I loved him. I didn't sit there and say we didn't have this and we didn't have that. I stuck by him. I didn't give up on him. There are times that he wanted to just up and leave me. Just straight up leave me because of the pressure. And I had to love on him some more. And not just sex. I'm just saying just being supportive to him. That's what's missing. We don't love our men. We criticize and condemn and make them feel like you're nothing. And they need hope. They need support. They need love. No matter what you're dealing with. I love on this man. He's been with me since a long time. And it's love in ways that people just don't get you have to do. You got to love when your partner sometimes may not love you back right now. You can't give up when the door is shutting on you. When, things are not going the way you want it to go, or interruptions, or your health change and your body change and you're going through all types of turmoil, and you got to fight for what you want. You got to fight to love your partner. You got to fight because you're going to have everybody telling you your partner ain't this and your partner not that and you ain't got this and you ain't got that. And you got to love them anyway. You can't get discouraged because everybody's not on your team or not everybody agrees with you. Not everybody, we've been together a long time and we had to cut the tree. And what I mean by cut the tree, we had to cut people loose. And we still together. We're still making it. And it's a great sacrifice. I had to give up what I want to be our family, and I just so proud of myself for keep loving on them. Love is the key. If you ain't got nothing else, it's your love. It's the sacrifice. It's motivation. It's uplifting. No matter what you're going through, there's nothing wrong with getting a hug saying, we made it another day, darling. Sweetheart, we're going to get through this situation. Giving somebody hope and encouragement and making them feel of value and worth, especially in this cold-hearted world, because it's easy to lose direction and fall victim to what everybody else think, your girlfriends, your family members, your cousins and your peeps. And, I had so many people just downpouring on my husband in ways where I vowed that I'll love you, man. No matter what anybody say, I love you. You mean the world to me. We're going to get through this. And we made it this far. And a lot of it is love. It's just purely love. And what I mean by love, just hug. Just some simple things. Just, hey, darling, I'll pay for that bill for you. Hey, darling, I'll cook a hot meal for you. Hey, honey, let me give you a kiss tonight. Hey, darling, let me wake you up and let you know you woke up another day. Let me come downstairs and get you some hot breakfast for you. Let me come up here and rub your back, darling. Let me give you a wake up this morning, get you on your day. Let me help encourage you to be the man you need to be today. Come out here and conquer this world and achieve what you can achieve to be the man of this household. We need it. That's what worked in our relationship. And it's loving on him and giving him that encouragement and giving him that support and loving on him and loving on him and loving on him, and where he can't believe it. And he was able to give it back. He was able to give it back. He was able to be happy. He was able to have peace. He was able to say, somebody actually believed in me, because my husband, he's very discreet. you know. And even though he had his past and whatever, he's not a perfect person, but we're human beings. We still need somebody to care about us. We still need somebody to nurture us. We still need people to build our confidence up, because we still are individuals and people who have feelings or who mean and have a purpose in life. We're not all here just to attack and criticize each other. We can learn to agree to disagree. We don't always agree on a lot of things, but at the end of the day, I humble myself and I let him win. And sometimes he lets me win. And it's a learning process. It do not happen overnight. And that's what love is with us. And that's all I have to share. Back to you.
And thank you, Miss Kenyatta, for that touching testimony that you gave. And I like to say that love is the key, because we have been through a lot, but yet in the end we learn to keep love in our life and keep God in our life and keep our spirits high in one another. And that's what keeps us making it through the day. Even when we're having a disagreement, we have learned to just maybe hush up. Maybe don't say nothing to each other for a minute. Let the situation calm down. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about it later. But we learned how to love one another even through bad times. So that's why love is the key to us, because love is the key that kept us together all these years that we've been together. So in closing, I'd just like to say, find someone, love someone, get some love in your life so that you'll be able to give back the love that you get when someone loves you. So, as we always say at the end of the show, love, peace, and togetherness, and good night.